Hi guys, happy Monday. I have some tips that I want to share with you all. Those of you who are new consultants, or if you are ready to relaunch your business, it's never too late. I am going to go over some things with you to help you be successful. And by the way, today is my Centiversary. I joined Cincy December 23rd, 2009. So I've been around for a long time. So I know that I can give you some tips to help you not only just reach those goals, but feel good about who you are through your journey. So number one, be excited. Excitement is contagious. I remember when I first started with Cincy, I was so excited. I got my own website, like, oh my gosh, I got my own website. And the warmer that I received it before I received my kit. I just went everywhere sharing it because I was so excited. So be excited. Stay excited. Okay, then you want to log into your workstation to create a party. You're not going to know how to do that. So your sponsor is going to help teach you how to do that. Some people can do it on their own, but don't be like me, guys. I was a Cincy consultant for 11 years and did not do that. I did not have parties open in my workstation. My sponsor was new and we were trying to figure it out. We just didn't know that. So make sure you have parties open in your workstation at all times. There's nothing wrong with having multiple parties. And make sure you keep it open long enough so it won't purge. I always suggest 90 days when you have that party open. And the purpose of that is receiving rewards. So as people go to your website and you share your link, every time somebody shops, you will build rewards. Those rewards, I'll give you an example. Let's shoot for $500 because within your first 15 days, we're going to do all we can. Your sponsor will try to help you reach those goals. So when you hit $500 in PRV, you can get $75 in free products and you get a total of 3 half off and a perpetual reward. So it's like a total of 4 half off. So those are the perks that you get by having the parties open at all times. And as you later decide that you want to grow your business, you can even offer somebody to start at a discount or at no cost using your own rewards. Okay, now your website is going to be available immediately. So you do not have to wait on your starter kit. So you start right then, reaching out to people, let them know that you are in business and they can just click on that website link that you provide them. The catalog is on there, all the products, everything is like right there. You don't have to know everything either about what you're doing because you're not, because you're new. And I always tell people, I've heard people say, well, that's hard. It's not hard. It's just new and it's different. And once you start working it and getting in there, you'll find that it's not hard. It's just different. Okay. So when you get that starter kit, okay, I want you to take pictures of the starter kit. I want you to take selfies with the starter kit. I want you to go live with that starter kit. Get your sponsor to even help you with any of these things that I just mentioned. Keep it simple. If I don't say that 100,000 times, keep it simple. Don't overthink this. It is not an overthinking kind of thing. And the people who I see getting discouraged because they put too much thought into it, keep it simple. Keep it simple and excited. And I'm going to tell you guys, when I joined Cincy, all we had were wax and warmers. We had car scents, room sprays, and travel tins. That was it when I joined. So I focused on the large warmer in the bar. Those two things right there, that's what I focused on. And that was the reason why I was able to successfully get over $3,000 in PRV within 30 days and had a party book. All because I kept it simple. So now the new simple, guys, let me tell you the new simple. One of our new team members, she's one of my new team members. She signed up in September. And I carried her a fragrance flower. You guys probably heard the story. I carried her a fragrance flower that had no oil in it. But it still had the smell to it. I carried it to her before her kit arrived. She started getting orders from that fragrance flower. So once her kit arrived, she wasn't really working on Facebook like I set everything up for her. She was basically talking to people outside of social media. But she was letting people smell the fragrance flower. Because again, guys, people buy what they see. They buy what they smell. They buy based on what you recommend. As a new consultant, you won't have a lot to recommend. But you'll have your sponsor to help you with those things in this group. Okay? So I told her which one I sell the most. And then once her kit arrived, she started focusing on aloe water and cucumber. the fragrance flower in her starter kit. And I told her about all the ones that I sell the most, like Amazon Rain, Blue Grotto, Vanilla Bean, Buttercream, Luna. Those are the scents that I sell the most. I told her that. Then I told her this, don't worry about that. Don't overthink it. Our fragrance flowers smell good. All of them do. You can't get a wrong one. I have not. I have a whole collection of them right here in my kitchen. So when I told her that, to stop overthinking it, she took off like that. She sold 230, and it's probably more than that now, since September. I think it took her like two months to sell 230 fragrance flowers. So she kept it simple. Even though we have so many products, and it can become overwhelming for somebody that's new. And we're trying to do all we can to keep people from feeling overwhelmed. And a lot of times, again, when you see a lot of options, it makes you do nothing. So we want to focus on those things like fragrance flowers, new consultants, fragrance flower and Whiff Box. I'm going to tell you why. Because they cannot buy the fragrance flower anywhere else. They have to come get it from you. And it lasts over 60 days. Then when they run out, they got to come back and buy more. The Whiff Box. The reason why you want to focus on the Whiff Box is because of its contents. The Whiff Box has some amazing things on the inside. Every month, it'll be something different in that Whiff Box. It gives you a chance to show off something that you probably wouldn't have ordered. It'll introduce something to you that you probably hadn't heard of. So that's why those two things right there are important. Focus on the fragrance flower and the Whiff Box. You know, here as our team, we have a fragrance flower challenge where I have challenged you guys to sell at least 12, because at least 12 is going to put you over $200 in PRV. So that's why we targeted 12. Now you do more if you want to, but that's at a minimum. Okay. You want to create a Facebook group, a group VIP for all your friends and family on social media. Make sure you create that group and start inviting people that you know. And hopefully your sponsor will help you with a lunch party, because that's what I do for my new team members. I help them with their lunch party. But now, let me say this, guys. Don't limit yourself. I see too many people creating VIP groups, and that's where they stay. No, you need to start on your personal page and pivot over to your VIP group. Because I've heard so many people say, well, they're not saying anything in the VIP group. You got a handful of people over there. But on your other side, you got a lot of followers over there. So make sure you are doing it in both places. Okay. And this is a relationship business, guys. That means you got to make some personal connections with people. You need to inbox people. You need to text them. You need to phone call them. I remember when Dr. Gail came up with a simple verbiage for anybody that's new. She said something like this. I don't have it in front of me. I'm a new consultant, and I would love to have your support. Here is my website. Just take a look and see if there's anything you like. Quick, clean, and out of there. Okay, I don't know what's going on. My connection keeps doing something real funny here. I hope you guys can hear me. Now, something else. You can start building your team immediately. You don't have to wait till a certain time. If you want to start growing your income, you can totally start asking. Thank you guys for that. Happy anniversary to me. Thank you guys. I love you guys. I love you, love you. You don't have to wait until a certain time frame to ask people to come do what you do. You don't have to wait. You guys can learn together. So it's never like me. I still don't know everything, guys. I've been in the business for 15 years. I still don't know everything. But one thing I do know is where to find things. So as you grow into this business, there's lots of training. Brings me back to telling you guys to make sure you log into your workstation daily, into your dashboard. There's training in your workstation. It's called First Things First Checklist. Make sure you go through the simple video training. Make sure you check it off that you completed, because if you don't check it off, it'll just make it seem like you hadn't even watched it. But there are perks that come along with that once you complete that. If you hit certain levels, you will get the perks, but you can't get the perks until you complete that training. So as you are having questions about things with your business, because you will, if you don't, it means you're not doing anything. So as you start coming up with questions about your business, here's what you want to do. You want to go to your workstation first to see if you can search the answer there. Then the next thing is you can go in your workstation and there's a chat button that takes you directly to Cincy Home Office. You can do that too. Then we have a group on Facebook. You can ask the question in the group, and then you can check with your sponsor, your SSD. Because we want you guys to be independent. We want you to be, because you don't want to lean on a person because sometimes the answer is not going to be correct. So you want to make sure you get the correct answer. And the way to get the correct answer is to go to your workstation first. Then you go to the chat in the workstation to get the right answer. Not that nobody's trying to help you, but I don't see you getting help if somebody's always giving you the answer. Because again, the answer could be wrong. And then a lot of times we got to go look it up. There's no way that I know everything, guys. And I get a lot of people asking, what is the answer to this, that, and the other? I don't know. I would have to go look it up too. It's just too much to know. Don't consume yourself with trying to remember stuff, guys. Just know where it is. So, something else I want to say, and this is where we lose people, stay connected. I cannot say that enough. Stay connected. If somebody messages you, message them back. Respond back to them. Don't ignore somebody if they're messaging you. I get that a lot. I get ignored a lot. And it doesn't make you feel good either. Acknowledge it in some way. Even if it's, I got it. I got your message. Even if it's just, I got your message. Acknowledgement is everything. But stay connected. There's lots of training. Every Tuesday, Cincy has training. If you cannot go, register for it. And you can catch the replay, because you cannot catch the replay if you don't register for it. We have connection calls every Tuesday night, which we're breaking for the holidays. But every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time, we have a connection call. And then there's a Thursday night shift that comes on Facebook every Thursday night, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So there's lots of training. There's lots of training even on Facebook. But guys, don't be on training overload. Don't do that. The best thing for you to do is to take action. Take action and start doing the work. That's what you have to do. Take action and start doing the work. That's when you start seeing progress, guys. Because again, when I joined Cincy, my sponsor was new. I made it a point to go to my workstation every day. I went to YouTube every day on my own. We didn't have these Facebook groups. No, I didn't know what to say. I went out there and made a whole lot of mistakes. If you don't make mistakes, that means you're not trying. So it's okay to make mistakes. Okay? Now, hold up, I'm trying to read my little notes. Okay, all of us are busy. I get this all the time. I'm just too busy to do anything. Put Cincy on the back burner. I've heard that many times. Guess what? All of us are busy. We're just busy in a different way. So I'm going to give you some ideas about what I did because I'm busy. Still busy. I don't know any other way. When I joined Cincy, I had a full-time job. I'm a mother of 2, grandmother of 4, have 2 granddogs. I'm a caregiver to 3. It doesn't get any busier than that. Then I've got over 1,200 team members to train. Then I have probably over 5,000 customers. So what you have to do is find a way to fit it into what you're doing already. Time management is everything. So what I did, I woke up 30 minutes early before going to work every day. And I would stay awake 30 minutes before going to bed. So you got to set a time for yourself. It could be in the middle of the day, 15 minutes during lunchtime, whatever. Just grab a moment and work it when you can. All of us got some kind of time at some point. Most times I'm on the toilet when I'm posting stuff on Facebook. You guys don't know it. Every morning in the morning when I'm posting announcements or some post to your page, I'm sitting in the bathroom when I'm doing it because I got to fit it in when I can. When I'm in the car, I'm on the airplane, wherever I am fitting my business in because it's important to me. If it's important to you, you will make time. For those who it may not be so important to you, you're not going to make time. You're going to make excuses. That's the difference. Now, and I know so many of us go through sickness, death, you name it. All of us are human. There's nothing wrong with taking a pause, but don't quit. Don't quit. Never quit on the worst day. Never do that because you're going to find yourself being set back. I don't know how many people I meet to buy from me that's saying, well, my consultant quit, or I haven't seen her in so long. I haven't seen him in so long. So every time you quit that's somebody else's gain. So don't quit. Okay. Stay consistent, stay connected. We just went over that. Set a goal with a deadline. So what is it that you need to have your business to do for you? What is that? Do you need an extra $200 a month? Do you need an extra $500 a month? Write that down. Write that down and write down when you need that. And get with your sponsor so that you can create a plan. So then you execute the plan. So these are basic things. I'm going to write it down and put it in the comments so you guys can follow this. Basic steps. And these basic steps this is what I did when I started. Only difference is that we didn't have fragrance flowers when I started. I challenge you guys to go with the fragrance flower. Keep it basic and simple. Because when you find yourself trying to introduce everything, you don't do nothing. So let's focus on the fragrance flower and the Whiff Box. Those two right there. That's going to hit you. That's going to hit you on the nose for shooting star. Sensational Start level 3. You see I bypassed 1 and 2. Sensational Start level 3 because that's what Arlene did. She hit shooting star, certified in less than 30 days. She hit sensational start level 2 in less than, I think, 40 days. So I know it works. I know. And when I tell you, she was brand new to Scentsy, never used Scentsy, never heard of Scentsy, and she did it. All of us have the same opportunity. We have the same kit. We have the same products. But focus on one thing. One thing I've learned is that you get what you focus on. I mean, when I say this, guys, you get what you focus on, because I focused on that warmer when I started Scentsy, and I got over $3,000 in sales because I focused on one thing. And I was consistently sharing it, one thing. Guys, and here I am, still remember it, 15 years ago, here I am, and celebrating this. Guys, you can totally do this. Let's relaunch your business. If you are a consultant that's been around a long time, let's relaunch your business. If you're a new consultant, let's start your business. Let's rock and roll, guys. Let's do this. We can do it. Love you guys. Take care. Happy Monday.